Oh, okay. We're recording, and thank you. This is a very serious discussion in the Marty and Raphi show. As you can see, I actually have a ironed, clean, pressed shirt today. As you can see, purple for royalty. And the topic of conversation is, Marty Katz, you don't love my tagline, don't be bamboozled by Google. Now, please share with the audience what your true thoughts are about this line.
The thought is it actually degrades your own brand because you are disparaging the competition, and it's cheap and it's cheesy and it's some kind of quick, sloppy one-liner that sounds funny, just like cotton candy. It sounds funny for a second, but who cares? It doesn't advance you at all. It just sort of like it's like a little joke line for something that's really very important. So I don't think it's
in the air of open-mindedness, I'm listening to you, Marty, because I respect you professionally, personally, and something else with another P. Please continue.
So I have a few options that we could discuss, because I think it's important that you recognize that if you really want to get traction that really lands for people, it's not about people saying, oh, that's a great line, very funny. That's not traffic. That's vanity concepts. And I don't think vanity is a great way for you to advance your brand. Here are a few ideas that I have. Make Google work for you. Get the reputation you want the way you want it. Get Google to get you the reputation you want. Get the reputation you want. Make Google get you the reputation you want. Get the fair reputation you deserve. All of these are all about how you, as the provider of the reputation management service, can advance your clients' standing online. They're not cheap, sleazy lines that are just like cotton candy. Now, these are just some working ideas, which of course I can send to you in an email. So those are my suggestions.
Marty, I have a question for you. This is all serious, where even though this is the Marty and Raphi show, which is quite humorous. I mean, we have a big following now. And we're talking about a serious subject of my livelihood, my parnassah, as you know in Hebrew, which is my livelihood. I can see that you don't love the "don't be bamboozled by Google." Let's just define what bamboozled is. Bamboozled means to be fooled or cheated. So what I'm hearing from you is that when I say don't be bamboozled by Google, because I'm saying don't be fooled by Google, don't be cheated by Google, you're saying that doesn't make me sound good. Now, you have been in the branding and messaging and advertising world, and you've got a lot of experience for many years. So I'm supposed to trust you as a trusted resource and friend and mentor. And I'm supposed to take this advice from you, and I'm supposed to throw away this line that I came up with, that frankly speaking, I like, but I'm listening to you. See, both ears, I'm listening to you. I'm listening, and you came up with some suggestions, and I appreciate you. I just want you to know I appreciate you, and I appreciate you thinking about me. Because what's the number one rule within the 3 rules of marketing from Marty Katz?
Nobody cares about you.
Nobody cares about you. So you're disproving your own marketing rule. You care about me. Well, you care about me. You care about me. Admit it. You care about me.
Yes, that's why I spent time writing these.
You care about me. That's the whole, this is the episode. This is the episode of the Marty and Raphi show. I care about you. You care about me. And that's the episode. That's it. We're done with the Marty and Raphi show today.
I'm going to email these to you, and these are just some thoughts, and we can discuss them. But the point is that if you're going to represent yourself, you want to do it at a high professional level, not some cheap, cheesy one-liner that is just there to get somebody to chuckle.
Let me ask you something, Marty. Marty Katz, man of experience, man around the world, man about town. What do you think of the silly Geico commercials? What do you think of
why
silly
are we
Geico?
changing?
No, it's very related.
I think
it's related.
I don't see how it's related, and I don't want to get into Geico. I only want to talk about you and your business. I do not want to
care
talk
about me.
That.
Admit it. You care about me.
Get the fair reputation you deserve. You need to be very direct about this. People whose reputation is on the line, they don't want to hear this sleazy thing like that kind of fake poem. But get the reputation you want. Get the reputation you deserve. Make Google work for you. I mean, that's better than just a slight against Google, which you will never win. Get the reputation you want the way you want it. I mean, that's interesting to me. You know, my restaurant didn't get very good reviews. How can I get the reputation the way that I want what I want?
You know what's interesting to me, Marty? Do you know what's interesting to me? Not only do you care about me, but you care about other people. I didn't think you cared because your number one rule of marketing is nobody cares about you. And next week, we're going to have a workshop. About branding and messaging and everything. And you're going to help people come to this conclusion. Why? Because you care about people. Admit it. You care about people.
I do.
All of this BS about not caring about people. You care about people. That's your brand.
It's
Marty
true.
Katz, Connectors 360. I care about people. That's your
I
new
love
line.
you unconditionally. That's what it's all about.
I had something else to bring up in today's episode of the Marty and Raphi show.
So I'm going to send these to you, and then we can have a separate conversation. But I mean, I think that I'm not going to write a lot more than these are just a couple that I just came up with. But you want people to say, this guy is a solid thinker. He's not just spouting off some random, quick, cheap, low-level line. And I know you because I've seen you in operation, and I know that you really do the work. You walk the walk. So let's walk the walk instead of just doing some kind of Henny Youngman one-liner.
What about Rodney Dangerfield? What about Carl Reiner? Remember when Carl Reiner and Mel Brooks were on our show? Remember
they
that
were
show?
Great. They were our best guests.
They were
our best guests.
They did that 2,000-year-old man routine. It was hilarious. Yeah, you and I are doing.
For us. Anyway, I'm going to send these to you.
Yeah, you keep on saying you're going to send it to me.
I'm going to send these to you.
I've lost a little faith in the things you say you're going to do for me. Let's just remind ourselves, and for our live studio audience, that everyone should know that no money changes hands between Marty and myself. All that money that we make, we have separate P.O. boxes. And when people send us checks in the mail, they come separately. No money comes. Whatever people send to me, I keep. Whatever people send to Marty's P.O. box, he keeps. So there's no money that goes between us. Right, Marty? Now,
yes.
What everyone should know in the people that are watching, and these episodes are going to be alive for in perpetuity, or however you say that. In perpetuity. And Marty has been telling me that he's going to pay me in blintzes from Zabar's for months now, for months, have I seen one Zabar Blintz? Have I seen one? Are they
They're
at
out
my
of
door?
blintzes. They're out of blintzes. They're not making them. They can't find the ingredients. I spoke to the head Zabar guy, and I
Mr.
spoke to
Zabar?
his name is Bob Blintz. I spoke to Bob Blintz personally, and I said, I got to get some blintzes, Bob. He says, no blintzes. Bob, you can get Bob, but no blintz.
You are unbelievable. I just don't believe you. It's unbelievable. So Marty, you and I have to stop this recording of the Marty and Raphi show because we've got work to do. We've got to get people to come to our workshop next week. So on that note, say cheese.
Cheese.
And I'm going to stop recording. Cheese.